Welcome to Control System Laboratory. Today we'll be talking about the experiment number 9, that is to simulate the DC position control system and its step responses and other control responses using different controllers. Okay, this would be the experiment number 9. We have four different sections is to simulate the DC position control system and obtain its step response, to verify the effect of input waveform loop gain and system type on steady-state errors, to perform trade-off study for lead compensator, and to design PI controller and study its effect on steady-state error. So we will start with the experiment. So we'll move on to the theoretical section. So before we start with our experiment, let us go and see the basic theory behind it. So our work experiment is on DC position control system. So we have the DC motor. You can see the DC motor with a DC input voltage of VA being fed to the armature, which has the resistance of RA and inductance of LA. This is the motor part, and it is a separately excited motor which has a separate excitation, which has field current of IF that is flowing inside the field coil. The motor is connected to a mechanical load which has a moment of inertia of capital J, and it is also the load is also placed in such a way that it has friction or frictional coefficients of capital B. Okay, the variables which you are going to find is the torque and the angle theta. So as you have done such kind of problem, you can write the differential equation, and in order if you rearrange the differential equation, and let's say you want the position or the angle theta as the output, which is controlled by a reference voltage VA. You can rewrite the equation and hence form the feedback control loop like this. Okay, here S is the Laplace variable S. LA, RA are given here. Okay, so I uh, I hope all of you can work out the problem and you can rewrite the equation so that you can have this block diagram just like this. Okay, now after writing this block diagram, we need to write the system equation. We can either write in terms of transfer function, which you can do by just like the previous other examples. You can directly write the transfer function, or there is another way. It's called the state space model. This is a newer way, but you can either use this way or you can write your own transfer function from directly by the way you know. But it's just a new way method. Okay, it's no, you do not need to get into details. Just know this, that you can write uh, this control system, the closed loop control system, in terms of matrices also. The matrices the matrix coefficients are given by A, B, C, and D, where A is defined by this, coming from this equation, or this control system. B is given by this, C is given by this, and D is given by this. D is 0 here. uh, the this is called the state space equation formulation. Okay, either you can use this or you can use the normal transfer function creation. Okay, or if you want the theory, it is like the control system, a closed loop control system is can be defined in terms of like this, where x is the input variable, or the variable here is not the input but the variable, that is the controlling variable or the independent variable x. Okay, The first line is x dot is equal to a into xt into x plus b into u. Both x dot is nothing but differential of the first differential of x. A is the matrix that is shown here. Okay, B is also a matrix, X is a matrix, B is a matrix, and U is the input. The U is also termed in terms of a matrix. The Y is a matrix. The Y is given by C into X plus D into U. So this formation is called the state space method of representation of the closed loop system. Either you can use this or you can use the previous general method of this block multiplied with this block, and you have a closed loop here, g divided by 1 plus gh, and then you multiply with this one. Okay, so any two method, you just find out the transfer function. So either you can use abcd or the transfer function here. So we'll go to the first experiment, where is the to simulate a DC position control system and obtain its step response. Now here, the if you see the code, MATLAB code, it is just similar. I'll just brush through it. It is clear, which clears out all the variables, clears then a CLC that it clears out the screen of the command window. RA, LA, B and J are these values. RA, LA, B and J are these values. Ra is the armature resistance, L is the armature inductance, B is the frictional coefficient, J is the moment of inertia of the load. Kt and Kb are motor torque constant, and Kb is the back EMF constant. You can see there is a percentage sign. This percentage sign is anything after this percentage sign on the right hand side is taken to be a comment. So this wherever you have percentage sign and anything written after that, that part which is written is not included in the code. It is just to uh, tell the user or the person who is coding the what is this line about. Okay, so kt is the motor torque constant. From here you can know kt, and kt is taken to be 1, kb is taken to be 1. Okay, so you form this abcd matrix just like this. Okay, so if you write the form the abcd matrix, you find the step of abcd. Okay, you put the grid on, and you write the title, that is between quotes is open loop position control system. What this code does is that it will create a title on the figure you get. Okay, the next code here is that g text j equal to 4 e3 e minus 3, that is j equal to 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. This is put under a command called gtext. Now gtext is nothing but when you use this command, it will give you a mouse pointer, and whenever you click it, this j equal to 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 will be written there. Okay. Now the next line, num comma den is equal to ss2tf, and here is the abcd. What happens is that from the abcd constant, here you are transferring back to the normal transfer function. Now remember, transfer function is a ratio of numerator by the denominator, and here you are using uh, this function called system to transfer function. So you have, if you use the system to transfer function, you can convert this abcd to the transfer function in terms of numerator and denominator. So if you use this and you write ABCDs, the different values of A, B, C, D you have got, so this function will transfer that to the transfer function, and the num will carry the value of the numerator and then will carry the value of the denominator. Okay, and from that num and then you can form the open loop transfer function by using this function called TF equal to TF in bracket num comma den. Okay, so let us go to the MATLAB and check for ourselves. So in the MATLAB I have written this equation. So everything is written according whatever been written in whatever I have shown in the previous uh, in the theoretical part. So it is I'll just run it and show you the answer. So you can see this is the our output, and since you have used that gtext, so I have this pointer, and wherever I click it, that text would be printed. So if I click it somewhere here on the graph, once I click it, it will be j equal to 4e3. Okay, and after that, from the last line, you can see open loop transfer function is transfer function of num comma den. So from the command window, you can see that transfer function is being written. See the open loop transfer function. The open loop transfer function equal to transfer function formed by num and den. You can see the open loop transfer function is nothing but this. This becomes your open loop transfer function. So if you have an ABCD parameter, you can convert it to an open loop transfer function with this codes. Okay. So this is the end of the first experiment. We'll go to the next experiment. The next experiment, the code is almost the same, only there is the moment of inertia is changed to 4. Now with the same values, only with a different moment of inertia, we are going to perform the experiment. So we will go to the MATLAB. So here in the MATLAB, the codes are almost the same, only here j is put equal to 4. Okay, and we have used this gtext. Gtext is again it will create a cursor on the figure, and wherever you click on the figure, the gtext uh, this command will put j equal to 4 on that point. Okay, and here in the last line, the open loop transfer function is created from this ABCD parameter. So initially you have this ABCD parameter, the ABCD values, the uh, state matrices. Okay, from the state matrices you can transfer back to the transfer function by this command ss2tf, that is system to transfer function. So it transfer this the state matrices to the transfer function as numerator and denominator. That means the transfer function will be stored in the numerator will be stored in num, and the denominator will store in the den variable, and from that you can get the open loop transfer function as tf within bracket num comma den. So I'll run this and you'll check for yourself. Okay, so you have this figure. So you can see wherever I click, that text will be pasted. So I click here, j equal to 4. Okay, so this is the second experiment. So for the next experiment, the value of j is kept at 4 and the value of ka is changed to 10. Okay, and this is the MATLAB code. The program remains the same, only the certain variables are changed and you are going to plot those variables. Okay, for this code you have this as a graph. Okay, so when you can see that if you increase the value of j and increase this ka, it is the amplifier gain for the servo motor. You have a much more smoother graph. For the other experiments, the value of Ka, where J is kept at 4 and Ka tends to 100. So all these values are there, and you can see that with the different values of Ka, it will be starting to be an oscillatory graph. So all this, I'm not going to perform all these experiments because all these MATLAB codes are there in the drive I have given you. Okay, the codes are already been, I'll give you some samples. Okay, so just go to the drive and you'll get you can find the code there, and if you run the code, you'll have different outputs. The outputs are based on the different values that are being changed here, like j and ka. Okay, so for the third experiment, I'll just run the third one. You can see the step response. Okay, and you can go to the fourth one. Again, you can see the step response. For the fifth one, you can see the step response. So you have to go on and run these codes. Okay, but make sure you understand how these codes work. Okay, so there are 9 such programs here. This For this program, the seventh one, we are comparing two graphs together, one with the normal graph and one with the PI controller being used there. Now how we are getting a PI controller is that with these codes. I'll just explain this. This is the only code that is a bit different. Okay, so first these all the first this A, B and C, D matrices are determined just as before, and you make the step of these matrices the closed loop system. Okay, AC, BC, CC and DC are for the closed loop system. Okay, now you try to find out the num and the den, and you find out the open loop transfer function just like before. Okay, now here we'll use this command called PID tune. Okay, so what will be this PID tune command will do? It will give you a value of GC that will make the system much more stable and will have a fast response. Okay, so but yeah, and this thing as PI, that it will only use the proportional and integral constant changes. So it is going to check for the best possible value of the PI value, that is the gain constant GC that it will create. Now with this GC you can the get the actual G. Okay, that is the closed loop transfer function using the open loop transfer function into GC. GC is the PI constant that we are getting from the PID tune. Okay, so and with only a unity feedback. So we are getting this G. Now you've performed the step of G, and since you have used hold on previously, this step will be there, and along with that this graph will be plotted. So you can get two graphs together. So again, if I run it, you'll have two graphs, one like this and the other this. This one is the rescue system with a PI controller, and this system which is without the PI controller. Okay, so you all the experiments are similar. All these experiments codes are there in the drive, so you can find out yourself. Okay, so this will be the end of this laboratory experiment. Thank you.